What does a Google UX writer do? In this video, we're going to dive into that and more. Hey friends, my name is Josh and I have over 10 years of technical writing experience and UX writing. I'm also the founder of Technical Writer HQ. And this video is for writers who are thinking of transitioning to UX writing and for UX writers who are preparing for a job interview at Google. Before we dive into all that, take a moment to subscribe to our channel, and that way you won't miss any of our future videos. And now let's go ahead and get started. To know what a Google UX writer does, you need a firm grasp on three concepts: UX, UX design, and UX writing. Let's do a quick 5-second overview of them. What is UX? Well, UX stands for user experience. When we say user experience, we're referring to how people interact with a product. In the digital design world, UX refers to everything that affects a user's interaction with a digital product. And user experience is about what users both think and feel, and it also depends on the context in which the product is used. So what is UX design? In simple terms, UX design is a process of creating products that are practical and usable. UX requires a deep understanding of the user, their needs, wants, behaviors, and the context in which they will use a product. The ability to empathize and understand the needs of users is critical for UX designers. The ultimate goal of UX design is to make products that are usable and useful for users and for businesses. And now, what is UX writing? UX writing is a subset of UX design and technical writing. Like UX design, the purpose of UX writing is to enhance the user experience. In the simplest of terms, UX writing is writing for the user. It enhances the user experience by helping users understand how to use and navigate products and solve problems. UX writing is part of the overall product design. And UX writers, along with product managers, also participate in creating content strategy. They might use collaborative design tools like Figma to write, plan, and comment directly in designs. And examples of UX writing include instructions, error messages, mobile app notifications, chatbot screen messages, form fields, buttons, and menu text. At Google, all UX design and writing is based on a vital premise: focus on the user and all else will follow. So what does this mean? It means that Google wants its UX team to develop products and services that are user-focused and help people accomplish their goals. Google employs a multidisciplinary UX team that includes designers, engineers, writers, and content strategists. This team conducts research to understand the user and then designs products with that user in mind. The multidisciplinary team collaborates closely with product management and engineering to create world-class products that deliver value for people on a daily basis all over the world. And the role of UX writers at Google is complex and multifaceted as well, because Google UX writers apply user-centered design methods to all elements of product design with a focus on clarity, coherence, quality, accessibility, and global relevance, because it's a global company. In addition to using their gift for language and understanding the user to help people accomplish their goals, UX writers at Google make sure to lead forward with guidelines, create frameworks, design solutions, and influence product vision, manage cross-functional projects, and work with leadership to set goals. To better understand the role of UX writers at Google, let's do a quick review of their responsibilities in more detail. So one of the major responsibilities of UX writers at this great tech company is using writing and editing skills to write user interface text that helps users navigate products like AdWords, YouTube, and Gmail. UX writers also create the text for menus, definitions, buttons, labels, chatbots, and error messages and instructions to guide first-time users through a product. And good interface text is intuitive for users and in line with Google's brand voice. Moreover, good interface text is easily understood by anyone, including people of different abilities, ages, gender identities, and backgrounds. As UX writers at Google gain more experience, they move towards managing projects of varying size and complexity. Project management is a multifaceted skill and requires one to know and understand the needs assessment, implementation, identification of opportunities, establishing priorities, the ability to secure resources, and management of stakeholders. More than anything else, project management in UX writing requires good people skills and understanding how organizations work. And this is why a professional can manage projects only after gaining a certain amount of experience in the workplace. And UX writers don't work in isolation because it's very hard to manage projects and work in isolation, to say the least. UX writing is part of UX design, which in turn is part of the overall product design. This is why UX writers at Google collaborate with designers, researchers, legal, marketing, product managers, and engineers. And UX writers also interact with actual users for testing and feedback. And user feedback is an essential element that helps UX writers improve their content. Experienced UX writers at Google provide leadership, direction, and mentorship to junior UX writer. They also educate cross-functional partners on the role of UX writing and content strategy throughout the product development process. And highly experienced UX writers at Google drive vision for product language and content across a product or subject matter domain and ensure cohesive product narratives. And they document strategies with guidelines and establish best practices and strategy principles. And Google has defined minimum and preferred qualifications for UX writers to be a part of their great company. The minimum qualifications for UX writers at Google include a bachelor's degree in English, communications, journalism, technical writing, UX, human-computer interaction, so HCI, or equivalent practical experience. And experience on user-focused product writing, including working in hardware, software, digital agency, or other relevant product area, as well as experience in shaping content for multidisciplinary projects and a great portfolio of UX-focused writing samples and style guidelines. The preferred qualifications for UX writers at Google include 8 years of relevant industry experience developing information architecture for complex documentation sets or product suites, and experience with localization and accessibility best practices, knowledge of online technology and related products, including web and mobile UI and tools, familiarity with user experience research principles and practices on how to use data to provide informed user insights, and that may be something like being able to conduct really good user interviews. And you should also have an understanding of how to collaborate and influence engineering, design, and product management teams. Now, of course, what about salary? Google is a great company and they offer a great salary accordingly. And according to Glassdoor, the average base pay for a UX writer at Google is $134,380 a year. UX writing is a lucrative career path, to say the least, and it offers many opportunities for growth and advancement. So if you are a writer looking for a career path that offers good compensation, growth, and the opportunity to work on exciting projects, then UX writing could be exactly what you're looking for. And there you have it, everything from what Google UX writers do, their responsibilities, preferred qualifications, and even salary. Thank you for watching the video and sticking with us all the way to the end. And again, my name is Josh from Technical Writer HQ. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel so you can get more content about technical writing to help you become a great technical writer. And I'll go ahead and see you on some of our following videos. Cheers.